Dear classmates, my name is Billy, and I live in a nice town with a strong sense of community. My father loves to hunt and wants his family to feel safe at home. All of his guns are registered and legally owned. He taught my sister and me the components of a gun and its proper use. My mom taught us how to think, not what to think. She feels that knowledge is power and ignorance can destroy. It seems more and more difficult to have a conversation about rampage murders without being blasted with mantras and insults. So I propose every conversation begin with the agreement that no one is going to take away your guns, nor is one group responsible for all horrific crimes, and that we, as citizens, have the right to safety. Yes, America is a great country and welcomes all cultures, even the culture of violence. So let's examine the facts. The First Amendment gives us the right to speak freely, whether or not others agree with our thoughts, but you can't incite a riot or lie to a police officer. The Second Amendment doesn't give everyone a right to every weapon. Rocket launchers aren't for sale. The Declaration of Independence says we're entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Polls show that 9 out of 10 Americans favor a universal background check before a gun is purchased. Hey lawmakers, are you listening? Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Yeah, a baseball bat can kill, but a semi-automatic can kill lots of people in a short period of time. We regulate cars and install seatbelts and airbags to limit damage. But what if a car was built with iron rods protruding 3 feet out in every direction? Would that be allowed on the road? People must take a written driving test to get a license. They can be ticketed or have their license suspended for disobeying the rules. The same should apply to gun owners. A car can mow over people on a road and we don't ban cars. A bomb can detonate, killing hundreds, and we don't ban its ingredients. A plane can crash into a building, killing thousands, and we don't ban planes. It seems the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. Research and simulations show it actually leads to more carnage. It's not like a video game. There's no easy analysis for school shootings except to say that violence is perceived as power and life is dispensable. Most school shooters came from a stable family and did well academically. Sadly, they are disturbed and lack empathy. They don't all wear trench coats and they are not all loners, but they are all narcissistic and obsessed with violence. But there is one thing in common with all the shootings. They were pre-planned and pre-expressed to peers, but the warnings were missed or ignored. We must realize a determined person will always find a way and a weapon. Thus, banning guns will not solve the problem. But I can't understand why combat weaponry has a justifiable place in the private market. We need to stop blaming and start recovering from our lost selves. Most people with mental health issues are non-violent. Putting them in a false category on a national registry will deter many from seeking help. Today, this minute, every parent should talk to their child, meet with their teachers, email your elected officials, question everything. No more band-aids on horrific wounds and broken hearts. Pray for the healing and goodness in others, but work towards answers to this aberration. No more loss of our freedom and rights to protect the status quo that love to be left to their own devices. Children are being exposed to war zones instead of exploring their inalienable rights. The world is how you make it. I ask you, what does that look like?